So back when I was in high school, right, G-Shock watches were the most epic thing that you can have. It was the coolest thing ever, and if you had one of those, your friends confirmed jealous of you. So a few classmates of mine were rocking these nice watches and they were showing them off in the classroom one day. I was immediately fascinated and I wanted one so bad I begged my mom for a G-Shock watch. I told her I didn't have a watch, so getting one was needed in order to tell the time. Initially, she wanted to get me one of those random normal looking watches, but I was like, no, it must be G-Shock. I also did house chores all week to further convince my mom to get one for me. One day, my efforts paid off when my mom came home and she handed me a G-Shock watch. Oh my god, she actually got one for me. I was ecstatic and couldn't wait to bring it to school to show it off to my friends. I remember it was a black one with gold trimmings and it was the most prized possession that I had at that time. I would die protecting this precious item. So I brought it to school and showed it off to my classmates. I would get the usual, "Come, let me test." They pressed the light button on my watch and then they cupped their hands over the watch and put their face over it to see the light in the darkness inside. It was all good and dandy until this one classmate of mine at the side said that my watch was a fake. What a jealous little prick. How dare he say something like that? I'm sure he's only saying that because he doesn't have one himself. But that statement, right, from him really affected me for one whole day and I was questioning whether my watch was real or not. I went home and asked my mom and she insisted that it was a real G-Shock watch. I asked for the box and she said it did not come with the box. That should have been a red flag, but my 15-year-old student mind just believed her and I went on with my day without another care in the world. Then the following week, the button at the middle of my watch fell out. Initially, I thought it was no big deal, but the button would not stay put firmly and keeps falling out. It was at that moment that I finally realized that my watch may have been a fake. One day, the button just went missing and my watch now has this weird hole in the middle and I was so ashamed to bring it to school anymore after that. When the hater asked me about it, I just told him that I got tired of other classmates keep asking me to test light, but in reality I was dying inside. I don't blame my mom cause she just wasn't aware that she bought a fake watch and back then there were no easy access to places that can authenticate your watch. I haven't gotten a G-Shock watch for many years after that, but recently I finally got myself one and this time I know for sure it's the real deal because I myself got it from an authorized store. All I wanted is the assurance that it is authentic. This one is the G-Shock manga series and it spoke out to me cause I draw comics for a living. Then again, there are so many impersonators selling fake G-Shock, so do be careful where you get your watches from and beware of fake malicious sites such as these ones. Either you will get scammed or get some lousy knockoff like how I did when I was a student. Get a peace of mind when you shop next time by getting original G-Shock watches only from authorized and official stores such as Casio website, G-Shock stores and their authorized dealers nationwide. Remember, if it's too good to be true, just be careful.